Yo, what is up guys? Got another squad builder for you today. Something very similar to my first squad builder. It is a silver one today. You probably say it by the title. A beast silver team. And before I get into this, when you look at some of the players and they may think you've only played like 1 or 2 games. I can't remember how many games I've actually played with this team. But the thing is, I've played with these players individually. They're all very good players, and when I put them together, those couple games, like one game I played, it was just sensational. I thought I have to do a video for this team. You guys have to see this team. It can be quite a pricey team. I did build it quite a while ago. I never got around to making this video, so the price has gone down, so I'm not going to put the price in the tile. I'm not going to tell how much it is. But I bought it for 30k, and that was about 2 weeks ago from the date that this video will be getting uploaded. So the prices may have gone down, may have gone up, depending on some players. But getting straight into it, I'm just going to let you know it is a hybrid, and it consists of the Bundesliga as well as the Serie A, or the Calcio A, whatever you want to call it. We're going to jump straight into it. We're going to go from back to front, I believe, and we're going to start with our silver goalkeeper, and there's only one man for it, and that's Scuffe. I was looking for all the keepers, whether I wanted Bundesliga or Serie A, and I could not turn down Scuffe. This guy, I'm not sure if he on FIFA 17 is promising in career mode, but this is the guy on career mode that turns into an absolute monster. And he seems to be good as well in Ultimate Team, which is quite nice. He's done quite a good game, the game I played, and his stats for a silver are good. 83 reflexes are the main standout. 6'2", you know, good average height. Sort of goalkeeper I like. We're going to start with the 2 centre backs now. The left centre back is going to be Capuano. Sorry if I butcher some of these names. To be honest, I can't remember half the names of the players. But Capuano, I remember all the players, but it's just I'm still getting used to like names. When you play with a team that you don't necessarily know the player, you're thinking, who's this? But no, this guy here. 6'1", average pace, 67 for a centre back, 82 physical for a silver. That is very, very nice. 71 defence. Not the best of stats obviously, but he's a silver at the end of the day, but he does his job. He is really, really good at the back because his physical just allows him to outstrength most people and push players off the ball, which is nice. And his partner in crime at centre back is the man himself, Orban, sorry, not Orban. And this guy, you'll notice a theme with this, with the team he plays for, RB Leipzig. There's a lot of good players in the Bundesliga, so you might see a few more in this team. This guy's 62 pace, 73 defence, 76 physical. Not much else I can really say about him. He's just an all-round defender, and he does very, very well. There's not really much to say about the centre backs. They're just average centre backs that do their job really at the end of the day. Moving on to the right back. Now this guy is an absolute beast. I'm not even gonna lie. It's Cloisterman. Most people know Cloisterman just because of the pure fact that he's a monster. It was a choice between him and I forgot the other guy's name. It's a weird name, the other name, but the other guy, I believe it's faster, and his name has just gone out of my mind. Never mind. Anyway, this guy, it was the better option because he's got medium, and that's the sort of stuff I like. I don't like right backs that literally just bomb it up and never come back. But this guy's stats, 88 pace, which is huge for a right back, and he's got 65 dribbling, 69 defence, and 70 physical. And to me, that's a really good card for a silver right back. And he's young as well, born in 1996, so he's 19. Yeah, he's 19 right now, which is kind of crazy. But he's a quality player. What can I say? And then moving on to the left back. Now the left back is Messina. The left back was quite a hard position for me. There's quite a few left backs in the Serie A that could be used in this team. They're not amazing, to be honest with you. I was quite disappointed. I thought I'd find a really good left back, but this is probably the one which I thought was the best, just because of the pure fact that he's got some good stats. 78 pace, obviously not the fastest left back in the world, but sometimes you don't need that. But he's 68 dribbling, he's 70 defence, he's 78 physical, and he's 65 passing make up for it. And for a left back that's a silver, with those sort of stats, that's actually a really, really good card. Very all-round player, goes up and down the field, does his job. Not much I can say. Now we're going to go into the... We're going to go on the right. Yeah, we're going to go to the right and left mid first. The right mid, there's only one man for this job. I used this guy back a few FIFAs ago. He was a striker at one point. absolute beast, and that's S-Vine. Now this guy, it's just a demon. Look at that, 91 pace, 73 dribbling, 72 shooting, 74 physical, and 66 passing. That's just an amazing right mid if you ask me. If you had 4-star skills it'd be even better, but I'm not going to complain. 91 pace, you can rip past players, you can bomb it down the wing, you can whip it in, you can do all sorts of things with him, and he's got a good shot as well, so you can even take shots with him if he gets into the positions. This player is probably one of my favourite players on the team, just because the fact that he sort of plays like another striker, because he used to be a striker, he still sort of plays like one. But on the left mid, this is one player which I was really not sure on, because I honestly don't know who this guy was until I played with him. Diego Laxalt. It's a weird position, the left mid in the Serie A. Like, a lot of them, the good players are gold. But Laxalt himself, I thought, I don't know what I'm going to think of you. As you can see, 1 game, 2 assists, 1 goal. This guy was a fucking beast. 88 pace, 77 dribbling, 62 shooting, 71 passing, 68 physical. Not a sort of player I'd shoot with, obviously, but he can dribble, he's got a bit of pace, he can pass, and he goes up and down. He defends, he attacks. He's all over the field, this guy. Literally, he is everywhere. And I really, really enjoyed using him. This is one player you have to get in the team. If you can't choose any other Serie A left mid, screw that. Use this guy. Trust me. Now moving on to the 2 centre mids. We're going to go for the left one first. Now this guy, I didn't know who he was properly either. I've heard of him, but I'd never used him. Now this guy is Rugani, or however you want to say it. Rugani, I don't know. 74 rated. As you can see, I'm trying to go for like high rated players. I was just testing them all out, and they all played very well. Now this is my more defensive midfielder, and the right side one's my more attacking. Because when I play a 4-4-2, I like to have one that sort of sits back and one that goes forward, rather than playing a 4-1-2-1-2 where you have a CDM and a cam. You can sort of play 4-4-2 flat with the same sort of idea. But this guy, his stats, as you can see, they're all round, they're all 60 plus, and the defensive stats are the ones that stand out. So obviously he's going to be your defensive work rate as well. He does his job. He sits back. He does long passes. He can even shoot. I had a few shots with him, and they weren't awful shots. They were good shots. Obviously he didn't score, but it's not as if he's a player that just can't shoot. He's an all-round CDM, and well, he's not even a CDM, but he plays like a CDM. He's an all-round defensive midfielder, should I say? And he holds the team together. This is the player that holds the team together, which is the most important part of playing a game. If the team isn't held together, then you're pretty much fucked, and the other team just rips you apart. And then moving on to the right one, this guy's actually a cam. I didn't bother converting him because chemistry is will end up being 100 when they get 10 games anyway. But this guy is the man himself, Sabitzer. Now this guy is a beast. I'm not even gonna lie. I've done a career mode 2 FIFAs ago, I think, with RB Leipzig, and I was just doing it for a laugh with one of my friends, and we simmed every game. And bear in mind, at the time they were in Bundesliga 2, and I got them up from simming every game. I got him up to the Bundesliga in 1 season, and this guy was an absolute monster. He was so good, and I thought I have to try my ultimate team. So I tried him, next FIFA or wherever it was, and he was a beast. And this year he's even better. 87 pace for a cam. What the hell? 4-star weak foot, which is really good. But he's got 76 dribbling, 72 shooting, 70 physical, and 67 passing. Obviously you think that's a bad passing stat for a cam, but trust me, this guy can still pass. This guy can shoot, this guy can run, this guy can dribble, this guy does what the fucking hell he wants. To me, second most important player on the team. You'll see the first in a minute. Moving on to the left striker. Some people may have already guessed this one. There's pretty much only one Serie A striker I put here that's silver, and that is the main man himself, Marco Sal. Used to be a gold. I'm glad he's a silver just so I can put him in this squad. 5'7" is the only thing that lets this guy down. 92 pace, 80 dribbling, 72 shooting, and 72 passing. Doesn't need physical because he's got 92 pace and he just runs past everyone like fucking nothing, to be honest with you. Marco Sal, most people have used him on FIFA when he was I think he was a 75 gold. And now that he's a silver, to me it's even better. He just plays out of this world. He's so fast, he rips past players. This is the guy that will just sort of rip past players, and he won't necessarily be the scorer like for me. He'll be the guy that takes on players and then lays off other people. Things like that. And then the man on the right himself. Now this is the only Bundesliga silver striker I would ever choose to be the best one. And he plays for RB Leipzig. He's Danish. And it's the main man, Poulsen, the most important player on the whole team. This guy is sensational. 6'4" with 88 pace and 77 physical. You can't turn that shit down. He's only got 60 passing and 65 shooting, but with that 77 physical and that 88 pace, you're going to get into every position you want to with this guy, and he's going to finish all day, every day. Born in 1994, still very young, very talented player. 4-star skills that just help you so much. You can Berber spin, spin and turn. There's so much more you can do with 4-star skills, obviously compared to 3. And the fact that he has that, with those stats, that height, is absolutely out of this world to me. But this guy is my favourite player I've ever played with. This is silver. Out of the whole FIFAs, I've played with all the FIFAs from like FIFA 10, I believe I played. Obviously that's not all the FIFAs in the world. When I was little I played the younger, like the older ones. But this guy, Ultimate Team, silver player, best I've ever used. End of, really. But that is the squad builder, guys. As you can see, it's 99 chemistry. It'd be 100 if this guy was on a CM position. But at the end of the day, you play 10 games with the team and they get over 100 chem anyway. So to me, it's not something I need to worry about. Or you could just put a manager in there if you like to do that. But that is the full team, guys. And it is a monster of a team, I'm telling you. I can't use or think of a team that's silver that I would enjoy playing with more. I highly recommend you use this squad. The bench is another 11. Obviously Renato Sanchez isn't anything to do with it. But if you guys are interested in this team, leave a comment down below, drop a like, and I'll definitely do this team because it's another team I love playing with. But I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, and comment down below what you think of the team. Peace, guys.